So we will do here. So basically, if you see, uh, the subject is process, equipment, and design. Okay. So economics. Okay, process, economics, and design. So, in this subject, we will be dealing with the first. Initially, we will be dealing with the uh, economics of the industry. Okay, basically means if you design distillation, so if you are done with the CRE, that the reactors and how the reactors are selected. But ultimately, what matters at the last is the cost of the industry. That is very much important. Okay, so uh, uh, whatever it is the subject, it is whatever it is the reactor, whatever is the innovation you have done and all that. Okay, so basically that depend totally on the cost. Okay, so the subject name is plant design and economics. Okay, so basically suppose there are two persons. Okay, first person has designed something which has a efficiency of 88%. Okay, some process he has designed which has a efficiency of 88%, and there is a second person which has a efficiency of 98%. Okay, so from innovation point of view, if you see, he has done a very tremendous job, because now you have seen in the CRE, okay, going to the conversion. Suppose this is a conversion, 98% and 98%. Going for a conversion of 98% is very difficult. Okay, so basically, but whatever he has done the person. Suppose this is B person and this is A person. So that B person has done a tremendous job. But ultimately, before installing, what you will say, what is the cost of that uh, plant? Okay, means what is the process? Obviously, there should be some difference in terms of in terms of catalyst or anything else. That's why he are getting a 98% efficiency. So suppose he required 10 lakh. Okay, and he has required 1 crore rupees. Okay, so it makes a huge difference. Okay, on 88% to going to 98%, there is a difference of huge money difference. That is, it is 1 crore and it is 10 lakh. Okay, so basically, this will what will do, this is going to change the plant system. Means you will think once that 88% is okay, I can go with 88%, because you are saving a lot of amount of money for 88%. Okay, so that is economics, that how to do optimization, which process you have to choose. Okay, whatever you have to choose, it should be economical and all that. Means in this subject we will be thinking only at the terms of money. Okay, means engineers have designed the process all over. You have the knowledge of CRE, you have the knowledge of heat transfer, heat exchanger. Okay, so afterwards you will have the knowledge of mass transfer. So in that there will be the distillation, there will be the absorption column and all this. Okay, so all this will give you a knowledge the regarding the basics, that the how to select the process. But after selecting from the process, or selecting the process from that technicals, you have to select the process on the basis of money also. So that is why the subject is means how to estimate the cost of the plant. Okay, basically, because in future, if you become an entrepreneur and you want to start a plant, okay, so you should have a basic knowledge. So that is why this subject, we don't have to go in lot much of detail, because this is of economics. So that is economics subject. Okay, but we will see the basic terminologies which we should understand is before starting. If you want to start an industry, okay, so being an entrepreneur, you have a technical knowledge, so you should have a basic knowledge about this economics. So that will give you a idea that how to go ahead, and what are the precautions you have to take, and how to select that whether this plant is going to give you a money in future or not. Okay, so that you should, because at last why you are spending so much amount of money in that plant, because you want a profit at the end. Okay, that profit depends on the various factors, your the cost of production, okay, your market price. It basically means, suppose suppose you have made a one chocolate, okay, so for the chocolate, the profit you can earn in just 2 or 3 days, okay, your return, your profit will be in back in 2 or 3 days. But if you are manufacturing a pump, you can say that profit will come in basically 1 or 2 months. Okay, but you are making something big, suppose any big reactors you are making, okay, so that profit you will come in basically 1 year. So it depends upon the size and depends upon the type of the product, that after how many time you are getting a profit, how much time is required for the production and all that. And before starting a plant, what we do basically, every industry first, what they do, market analysis we do, okay. On the basis of market analysis, what we select all the things in our plant, okay, that I have told in the heat transfer also, that basically what, just a market value of product will give you idea that how to select the sensors, how to select anything, because that gives a good idea how to go ahead. It means basically, suppose there is one object which has a 10 rupees cost in the market, okay, and there is a one object which has a 20,000 in the market cost, okay, selling price. So this gives you idea that how to select a process, means what much of quality you should have maintained in rupees 10 product and rupees 20,000 product, okay. So this gives a basic idea that how to select, how to go ahead, how much money you have to invest it and all that, okay. So that all the things we are going to see in detail basically. And this will give you a good idea if you become entrepreneurship, and if you go in the industry, and if you are going for any starting when just plant is commissioning, that it will give you good idea. Okay, so because you should have a basic knowledge while selecting the in equipments and all that, so that your company will be in the profit, okay. So the topics which we are going to see here is, first one is the cost index, okay. Second one will be the depreciation. Third will be the interest. Fourth will be capitalized cost. Fifth will be break even point. Sixth will be profitability analysis. Seventh will be optimization. Eighth will be so this is seventh, up to seven topic we will be doing, okay. So this is about the economics. So gate point of view, the weightage of this subject is approximately 4 to 5 marks, okay. Topic wise, if you see, it is approx 1 mark, depreciation 2 marks, okay. If question will come means, then how much marks it will come. So interest 1 mark, capitalized cost 2 marks, break even point 2 marks, profitability 2 marks, optimization 2 marks, okay. Means from cost index, the question will come, then that is of 1 mark, in this way. Then there will be the, after this is all about the economics, okay, ये सारा economics है. Then we will do the design part. In design part, there will be the design of heat exchanger, so that I have covered actually 34, only some part is remaining. Second, design of pressure vessels. Third, compressors. Okay, and fourth, it is actually from the FM. So it is selection of pump. Okay, so that is I will take actually. So this is not a separate topic in the syllabus for this subject, but I will take this selection of pump, but that will be in the last part. Okay, so these are the topics which we are going to cover. Okay. Okay, so distillation you will be seeing in mass transfer. Okay, there you will see, because distillation is a very big topic. Okay, duration, just I will confirm tomorrow. Okay, how much duration is there? Okay, so pump will be under design. Okay, pumps will be under the design we are taking. Okay, no 211840. We will go with the structure. Okay, economics and then design part. Okay, okay, fine. So we will start. Anybody has any doubt? 2 minutes for doubt session. Whatever doubt you have, you can tag. 220106. I don't know. Okay. First, concentrate on this subject. So anyone has doubt? Okay. I will rotate. So for this subject, economics, you don't have to read any book. Okay. Because this is not a technical subject of chemical engineering. So whatever I will taught, it is enough. Okay. Okay. So can we start? Anybody has any doubt regarding this subject? So I have given the approach how we will be going. In pumps, I will be teaching from basics. Okay, means I will be not teaching that how to exactly design that impellers and all that, but we will be teaching the what is NPSH, what is the position from where we kept the pump. Okay, for which process we have to select which pump. Okay, what are the different types of pumps that we are going to see. Okay. Because that designing part means how impeller is working and all that, so basically that are mechanical part. Okay, so whatever will be that means the lecture will be enough of 2 to 3 hours for the pump. Okay. Okay, yes, we will see the cavitation. Okay, that is important. NPSH means cavitation. Okay, to avoid the cavitation we do NPSH. Okay, so first topic is cost index. Okay, so basically, if you see, cost index means basically what is this? This is totally related to the, suppose um, one equipment is there. Okay, you have purchased in 1990. Okay, now the cost of same equipment we are talking about here, equipment of chemical industries. Okay, so don't think equipment in terms of electronics and all that. We are talking about chemical equipment. So now the cost of that equipment in 2020 now. Okay, so obviously there will be the increase in the cost. So if you see the reasons behind that, so why there is an increase in the cost, first will be the increase in the material of construction price. Okay, whatever the MOC you are using, their price is increasing. Second will be the labor charges. Okay, labor charges is also increased. Third will be the inflation. There is a types, basically these types, due to this the cost of the equipment is increased. So we have to calculate that the cost. Okay, so there is a data book. Okay, every year there is a data book, means which gives you approximate idea that from where you can see, suppose you have to purchase a 2 meter square heat exchanger, okay, area having a 2 meter square. So what you will do, you will open the data book and you will see that whatever will be the cost of that equipment in 1990 or any year you can take, and you can convert that price into the today price in 2020. So how you will convert, there is a term which is a cost index term. Okay, so in that data book, that is a one type of constant it is. Okay, this is a constant. So how they have come with that constant? So that constant is due to the fact that all the material of construction, labor charges, inflation, all the things, all the parameters they have considered, taken into consideration, and they have given a one constant. So what we will do, we know that cost of equipment, okay, cost of equipment is directly proportional to time. Okay, as the time will increase, your cost of the equipment is going to increase, but this time factor is maintained by, you can say, here you can write cost index. Okay, so in 1990 there will be some cost index, suppose there is 230, and in 2020 the cost index will be suppose 300. So this data is available in the one data book is there from the economist in that there. Okay, so from gate point of view, don't have to worry, they will give you this data. Okay, what is the cost index is 1990 and what is the cost index as 2020. Okay, so they will give you this data and you have to just directly proportional. Okay, because your cost of the equipment is uh, going to increase depending upon the time. Okay, so your cost of equipment in 1990 will be less as compared to cost of that equipment in 2020. Okay, so this is going to increase the cost of the equipment. Okay, so it means that we can say, basically we can say that cost of equipment is directly proportional to CI, cost index. Another thing, how cost of equipment will increase, this is depending upon the time. Another factors, can anybody tell? Capacity, very good. Okay, so from capacity point of view also, the your cost of equipment is going to increase. Okay, from capacity, when suppose there is a 2 meter cube 2 meter square heat exchanger, obviously in the same here if you purchase a 3 meter square heat exchanger, it is going to, the cost is going to increase. Okay, the cost is going to increase. So that is the thing. So it is depending the capacity, but it is, there is a power n here. Okay, there is a power n here for capacity. Okay, so capacity n, there is a power. Okay, so n means depend upon, n will depend upon type of equipment. Okay, and will depend upon type of equipment. So for the every different equipments you can say, okay, for different equipment, for different equipment, the n value will be different. And if n value is not given, so by default we will be using, okay, we will be using 6 by 10th rule. Okay, by default, if n value is not given, then n equals to zero point 0.6. Okay, by default. Or you can say if it is not given. Okay, if in the gate it is not given, then you can use 6 by 10th rule, that is n equals to zero point 0.6. Okay, so this is the thing, that how cost of the equipment is increasing. So that is depend upon cost of index. Directly that cost of index is taking care of time factor. Okay, the cost of index is taking care of time factor. Okay, and it is directly proportional to n. Okay, and n, what is n? N depend upon the type of equipment, and n equals to 6 by default. Okay, so this is the thing how we can calculate the cost of the equipment. So this is very important. Okay, means if you want to start an industry, if you decide that you want to start an industry after after suppose 4 year, so what you will do, you will just calculate the approximate amount you will be requiring to start that industry. Okay, inflation means basically that means at what rate the cost of anything is increasing according to the market. Okay, so you will see this constant words in the RBI when takes any meetings and all, that the inflation rate of India is this. Okay, so basically means how the value of money, how the is it is increasing. Okay, what is the value of money? So that is more technical words according to economist. Okay, okay, so we will do one question on this basis. Okay, so just write this. Write this formula. Yes, I cut purchasing power and all that. So write this. Okay, so we will write do one question. Cost of drum is, suppose you can take 10 lakh. What is the cost of drum if the surface area surface area is doubled and it is directly proportional to capacity to the power zero point 0.4. Okay, solve it fast. So this is a gate question. Okay, so how much answer you are getting? Solve it fast. So solution will be like this. It is, what is the cost? 10 lakh. What is this? Capacity you can take C, okay, to the power point 4. And what you will do here, this you can take x equals to 2 to the power point 4 into C to the power point 4. So this you can cancel. So how much x is coming? Just calculate. If this makes you confusion, then you can directly write. You can take, it is 1 to the power point 4 upon, it is double now, 2 to the power point 4. So x is coming how much? Yeah, x is coming 13.19. Okay, so that is the cost of the equipment, new equipment. Okay, fine. So everyone got the, mostly student got the correct answer. Okay, next question. A purchase cost of 25 meter square area heat exchanger was 50,000 in 2006. Okay, what will be the estimated cost on similar heat exchanger of 50-meter square area in 2013? The cost index in 2006 is 430.2, and the cost index in 2013 is 512.6. Okay, solve this question. Yeah, most of the students getting the correct answer. So if you see how we will solve this, so you can see that it is 50,000 in 2006. Okay, and we have to calculate this value in the 2013, and the cost of the equipment is also increasing. You just see it is 25 meters square, it is 50 meters square, but they have not given the n value, so by default you have to take zero point 0.6. So what we will do, first we will go from 2006 to 2013. Okay, so if you go from 2006 to 2013, the formula will be 50,000 equals to how much is the cost index at that time, 430.2, upon, you can say any value x you are getting, upon 512.6. So this x value is the cost of the equipment. This x value is the cost of the equipment in 2013 of 25 meters square. Okay, this x is the cost of the equipment in 2013 of 25 meters square. Okay, so if you solve this, how much you are getting, just let me know. Anybody has solved, or if not solved, just calculate it. Most of the students have done directly. Okay, it's okay, no problem, but this is the first time, that's why I'm telling. How much? 59577. Okay, 59, wait, 59576. Okay, so this is the cost you are getting at 2013 of 25 meters square. But what we want to in 2013, what we want in 2013, we want 50 meters square. Okay, so it is coming 59576 upon x equals to 25 by 50 to the power zero point 0.6. Just solve it and let me know. Okay, so how much you are getting the answer? Just tell me. Yes, it is 90,300 approximately. You can solve it directly also. Okay, there is no need to calculate first x, or you can do either way. You can calculate the first in 2006 the value of the 50 meters square, and then come towards normal. Okay, then come to change the year. Okay, it's your choice. Okay, so anyone has doubt, but Anurag, but sir, see, I have not. No need to give anything. Okay, it is directly a constant, Anurag. Okay. Yeah, Harikesha, it is right. Okay, it's okay. 450 you are getting. Okay. Anurag Gupta, you have to directly take value of 25. Okay, no need to change anything there. Okay. One more question we will do, and we will then end up with this. There are so many questions from the gate. Okay, they have asked in gate, recent question also in gate 2018. In the year Sorry. In the year 2005, the cost of shell and tube heat exchanger with 68 sorry 68 meter square area was rupees 12.6 lakh. Chemical engineering index for cost in 2005 was, okay, I will just mute. I am due to this. Okay, just solve this question. Okay. Okay. The question is, in the year 2005, the cost of the shell and tube heat exchanger is 68 meters square and was rupees 12.6 lakh. Chemical engineering index cost in 2005 is 509.4. Okay, it is 509.4, and now the index is 575.4. What was the cost of 100 meter square heat exchanger? Okay, solve this. So many students getting the correct answer. Very good. Okay, previous solution. Okay, this is the previous solution one student want. Okay, so please take snapshot. Okay, solve this question. Yes, 21889. You can directly calculate. Okay. Yes, you can do. Yes, you have to calculate the cost present. Okay. So last 1 minute, solve it fast. Okay. So this is very easy topic, and almost every alternate year this question comes from this. Okay. Most of the student getting the right answer. Very good. Okay, this is is. This is not was. Okay. Okay. So now there are more questions also. So I don't want to take much more time in this topic. So we will go. We will go forward. Okay. So I think you are done with the CRE process calculation. Okay. You are done. So now you will be comfortable with the PFR and CSTR reactor and how to design it, how to select it, what is the arrangement and all that. Okay. So CRE is a very important and a very good topic, and it is taught by a very good faculty also. So please give time because this subject is somewhat easy. So give time to the CRE, okay? Make sure that your CRE subject will be well enough. So if you make that subject your favorite subject, so it will help you in the interviews, okay? Because that is the only subject you can say that subject and mass transfer. These two are the subjects which are not being taught to other branches. If you see heat transfer, it is taught to a mechanical engineers also. Fluid mechanics, it is taught to a mechanical, civil, aerodynamical engineer, aeronautical engineer. Okay, so there. Thermodynamics again, mechanical engineer. Okay, so this is the CRE is the core subject of chemical engineering. So give a time, and whatever the faculty has taught, revise it, make proper notes and all the things. Okay, so if it will give you a benefit in the long term if you do with the CRE subject. Okay, because designing a reactor, it's totally done by chemical engineer. Okay, it will be not done by the mechanical engineer. But if you see the in pump and all that, this is all done by the mechanical engineers. 90% mechanical engineers do that. Okay, but reactor, we are the chemical engineers who do only the this reactors. And second subject is the mass transfer. So I think that is pending. So whenever that will be taught, uh, you focus on that subject also. Okay. So how many students are giving the gate 2021? Can you raise hands? Just I have idea. Okay, almost 27. Okay, 27 students. Okay, 28. Okay, fine. You can just put it down. So these, just a minute. You have a very high time. This, okay. These who are giving the gate. Okay, I'm not including the third year who are going to give you this gate, because I know for them the syllabus is not completed. Totally in college also, and in here also. But those are in final year and who are going to give this gate. This 2021. So you have a high time, so make a proper timetable, make a proper things that you can how to manage all the things. Okay, because now only I think October is over, November, December and January. And make sure that the mid December, after mid December, basically you can say, or at the end of December or January, is totally for solving questions. As many as question you can solve, you can solve. Okay, just don't depend upon the theory, don't depend upon just on class notes. Solve the questions, that is very much important. Okay, you can solve very questions, as many as question you can solve, because that practice will help you. Okay, because that practice will help you in the examination. Don't just think that okay, I have solved the questions in the class notes and that is enough. Okay, that is the mistake most of the students do. And try to solve it in the actual environment. Okay, means isolate yourself in the room and solve it for the 3 hours and in the same pattern, because that will give you a confidence in the examination. Okay, so these are the small things. Okay, you should start the test series in the December. I told up to December you have whatever you have to read, you read it. Whatever you have to revise, you revise it. Up to mid December, you should make a target that all the things should be completed. So that 1.5 months should totally for the questions. In that you don't have to revise anything or anything. Only last you can say 5 days you keep it reserved for revision or anything else for formulas. Otherwise all the things you should do before the mid December. Okay. Okay, MOP, which subject is this? 211382. Okay, mechanical operation. Okay, fine. Due to online, I know the subjects are going slow. Okay, mechanical operation you can read from one book is there, Kulkarni. Okay, you can read from there. Okay, we will go forward. At the last, we will take a doubt session. Okay, depreciation. So, what is depreciation basically? In short, depreciation means decreasing the cost. Okay, in short, the depreciation means decreasing the cost of the equipment. Okay, suppose you have purchased a mobile. Okay, suppose you have purchased a mobile And what will happen after 10 days, or you can say just 5 days, if you want to sell that mobile, will it go on that cost price? No, the cost of that mobile is decreased. Okay, so what are the different factors why the cost will decrease? So same thing happen for the reactors also. Okay, same thing happens for the reactors also. Means you have purchased it, just like you have purchased a reactor. Suppose you in home, your reactor is cooker. Okay, so if you purchase the cooker, and if you want to sell that cooker after 6 months, so will it be go on the same price? No, the cost will decrease. So what are the factors on which the cost is going to decrease? Okay, can you tell me? We will discuss what are the factors. Wear and tear, so I can write that physical damage. Okay, very good. Wear and tear, that is physical damage. Obviously there will be the physical damage, then the cost will going to increase drastically. Okay, suppose you have a washing machine, and if something is damaged in your washing machine, your cost is going to decrease. Okay, second, time. Obviously due to time, what will happen? The time will go on, the depreciation cost will go. Third is the very much important, that is technology. Okay, means you have purchased. So if you see in reactor, the technology changes very slowly. Okay, you can't say that just like it changes in the mobile, that today it is coming one function, and you see after 1 month there is a launch of any one new mobile company, and they will give you some added extra features. So this will not happen in the reactors, but obviously technology will also come into the picture, and we are not going to sell that reactor in the 1 month also. Okay, it takes long duration to sell the reactors and all that. So ultimately you can say physical damage, time, technology. uh Anyone else, anybody can tell? Okay, from the apart these three. We are seeing the actually accident, we will see in physical damage itself. Okay, change in demand is something like economical point of view, we are seeing the technical point of view. Okay, demand obviously we will say, but in reactor, this is not specific demand, because I told that. Okay, it is not that after 1 month you are to selling the reactor or anything else. Reactor is constantly, there is an industry. Suppose there is an industry for paint, so it is not that the demand for paint is going to decrease. It is constantly linearly increasing, because see, this IT industry, one point I want to tell you, this IT industry, this suppose this electronic industry, these have a boom, and this boom is now going on. Okay, there is a balloon for that, and then that balloon can blast anytime. Okay, but these the core branches like chemical engineering, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, they will go always linearly. They will not grow it at any time exponential. So that is why their salary will also goes on increasing linearly. If you see any CS guy, he is earning suppose 7 lakh rupees per year at this year today. Okay, this may happen that next year he may be earning 26 lakhs or 30 lakhs. Okay, his salary will go exponentially increase, but this is not going to happen in the this chemical industries. Okay, until and unless you go from private job to PSU job, that is the only factor. If your salary will go exponential, once you go there, any industry, for same industry, the salary will go linearly. So same thing for the equipments and the cost and all that, he goes it linearly. Okay, so that is why we are talking about chemical engineering. So that is, there is very less point of demand. Okay, so efficiency, yes, it is physical damage, so there will be damage, due to that efficiency will decrease. Okay, so we have taken that. Okay, fouling, scaling, these are physical damages. Okay, all are physical damages. Okay, so this is, so time, money value, time will take care of that. Okay, okay, so 211382, I will tell you. Okay, your doubt. Okay, okay, so these three reasons are there. Basically there will be the depreciation. So calculating depreciation is very much important. Okay, why it is important? Basically because we will see in profitability analysis. Okay, the topic will come in profitability analysis. We have to give a income tax. Okay, we have to give a income tax to the income tax department or government, or if India we are saying that it is government of India, you have to pay the taxes, okay, from your profit. So basically what government says, you don't have to pay the taxes, you don't have to pay the taxes for the depreciated amount. Okay, for the depreciated amount you don't have to pay the taxes. And always remember one point, that depreciation is for the market. Okay, depreciation हमेशा किसके लिए होता है? मार्केट के लिए होता है, खुद के लिए कभी डेप्रिसिएशन नहीं होता है. फॉर आवर सेल्फ देयर विल बी नो डेप्रिसिएशन. फॉर एग्जांपल यू हैव परचेस्ड द आईफोन. Okay, you have purchased the iPhone for 60,000 rupees. Okay, you have purchased the iPhone or any mobile for 60,000 rupees. And if you want to sell, after 1 year you decide that you want to sell that mobile. Okay, so you will sell to, so you will see, ask some person or anyone, he will say that the cost of now this mobile is 50,000 rupees. You will, okay, you will say okay, you will sell it to the 50,000 rupees. Okay, okay, so that is the market value, 50,000. But suppose after 1 year if you don't sell it, but if someone asks you that what is the cost of that price mobile, what you will say? You will say it is 60,000 itself. You will not say it is 50,000, because that 50,000 is for the market. That, but for you it is always the cost of 60,000, whether it is 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, whatever years you have. But you will always say the cost of that mobile is 60,000 for you always. Okay, so that is why this depreciation amount is always for the market. For industry it is not a depreciated. For industry it is the actual price you have purchased from the market. Okay, you have understood this point, yes or no? That depreciation amount is always for the market. मतलब मैंने कुछ चीज खरीदी है, उसको जब बेचने जाऊंगा तब उसकी जो वैल्यू होगी वो मार्केट वैल्यू है, मेरे लिए वो वैल्यू हमेशा सेम रहेगी. ठीक है, सपोज यू हैव परचेस्ड, एक गाड़ी तुमने खरीदी है, वो गाड़ी तुमने 5 लाख में खरीदी है, 10 साल के बाद उसको तुम बेचने जाते हो तो उसकी वैल्यू कितनी, मार्केट में कितनी वैल्यू है? सपोज उसकी 2 लाख. लेकिन तुम्हारे लिए वो गाड़ी कितने की है? हमेशा तुम्हारे लिए हमेशा वो गाड़ी 5 लाख की ही रहेगी. ठीक है, 10 साल के बाद तुम ये नहीं बताओगे कि ये गाड़ी में अब मेरे लिए 1 लाख की हो गई है. तुम्हारे लिए तो वो गाड़ी हमेशा कितने के लिए है? 5 लाख की. ओके, मीन्स if you have purchased a vehicle for 5 lakh and if you want to sell it after 10 years, so for market the value may be 1 lakh or 2 lakh, but for, okay, but for yourself the value will be always a 5 lakh. You will not say that after 10 years this is 1 lakh. Okay, for you the value will, the cost of that equipment will be same at what you have purchased. Okay, आया समझ में सबको? यस और नो बोलो. डेप्रिसिएशन समझ में आया? Everyone got this point? Okay, means for market the cost is going to decrease, and the government says you don't have to pay the taxes on the depreciated amount. Okay, and but for yourself means, here I am saying that for company the market value will be always the same. Okay, at the price you have purchased. Okay, just write this in your copy. Okay, depreciation is the decrease in the cost of the equipment. Okay, we don't have to pay taxes on the depreciated amount. We don't have to pay taxes on the depreciated amount. And depreciation is always for the market. Okay, depreciation हमेशा किसके लिए रहता है? मार्केट के लिए रहता है. लिख लिया सबने? Depreciation is the decrease in the cost of the equipment. Depreciation is the decrease in the cost of the equipment for the market, you can say. Okay. So now we will see different methods to calculate the depreciation. So ये गेट में क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं इस पे. Different methods to calculate depreciation. Okay. First one is the straight line method. Second one is the decline method, or we can say textbook method. Third is the double decline method. Fourth one is the sum of year digit method. Fifth one is the sinking fund method. Okay. So these are the five methods which we will be using for calculating. So every method has some limitations, some advantage, some disadvantage. So that we are going to see in detail each and every method. So write these methods. This is decline method. This is double decline. Fourth one is sum of year digit method. Okay. So in this subject, basically, we will introduce one term that money is a function of time. Okay. money is a function of time. Money is a function of time. What does it actually means that your money is growing if the time is there? Okay, it is just like 10 years back. 10 years back, you have deposited 100 rupees in the bank. Okay, suppose in 2010 you have deposited 100 rupees in the bank. So now in 2020, obviously it will be more than 100 rupees. So suppose it is 120 rupees. So your money is growing with respect to time. So when we say money is a function of time, you have to use a compound interest. Okay, so there are two types of interest, compound and simple. So when we say simple interest, so simple interest does not follow the money is a function of time. So we will see in detail. Okay, just for time being, money is a function of time means your money is growing with respect to a time by compound interest. Okay, what is simple interest, what is compound, we will see in detail also. So why I want to tell you this, because in this methods, these four methods means one, two, three, four. We say that money is not a function of time. Okay, and the fifth method, there is a money is a function of time. What does it actually means that money is a function of time? I have told in short that it is a compound interest. Okay, if it is a simple interest, then money is not a function of time. So just for time being, you just remember this. We will see in detail after this topic. That is the topic we are going to see, that what is the meaning of money is a function of time and when money is not a function of time. Okay. So before starting these methods, some terminologies I will introduce in this section. So first one is the book value. First one is the book value, which is denoted by, okay, which is denoted by V0. Okay, or you can say it is the initial. Sorry, it is not the V0. It is VA. Okay, it is the value that we will get after the sale of equipment. Okay, is known as book value. Then we have V0, that is initial value. Okay, V0 is the initial, VA is the book value. Then we have term. This is first term. This is second term. Third one is the service life. So service life means the life of the equipment up to which the use of the equipment is economically feasible. Economically feasible. Okay. Then the fourth one is the, so write this, fourth one is the salvage or scrap value. Okay, just write these three terms, then we will write the fourth term. Okay, so fourth one is the salvage value or scrap value. Okay, so what is this? After the end of service life of equipment, if the equipment is not in use, the money obtained after the selling of that equipment is salvage value. Okay, so it is denoted by VS. So now you have three V. First is VA, that is book value. So what is book value? Suppose V0 is initial value, VS is the salvage, or you can salvage value, and N is the service life. Okay, so suppose you have purchased some equipment, initial cost is 10 lakh, service life is suppose 10 years. Okay, salvage value is suppose 10,000. Okay, salvage value means basically at the end of the service life. Okay, at the end of the service life you have to purchase it, which is just like that घर पे कुछ सामान रहता है फिर हमारा खराब हो जाता है तो फिर उसको हम दे देते हैं बाहर किसी को भी, ठीक है, बहुत कम प्राइस में, तो वो उसकी क्या है, सेल्वेज वैल्यू. एट द एंड वी sell it when it is not useful for us, so that is salvage value. Book value means suppose you have purchased that equipment at 10 lakh, so after 2 years the cost will decrease according to the depreciation. So there are different formula for depreciation we have seen. Okay, means formula we have not seen, but methods. Okay, there are different methods. So we will calculate that how much amount is depreciated. Suppose 2 lakh is depreciated after 2 years, so what will be the value? 8 lakh. The value will be 8 lakh. Okay, the value will be 8 lakh. So that is the book value after the 2 years. Okay, so 2 lakh rupees is depreciated. So initial cost is 10 lakh. Okay, salvage value is 10,000. Service life is 10 year, and Now this book value will be 8 lakh after 2 years. When you want to know the cost of that equipment, if you want to sell that, if you want, okay, sell that equipment after 2 years, then what is the value of that equipment at that time? That is the thing. Okay, what is the value of that equipment after 2 years? For this we want to calculate the book value. Okay, and one thing you remember, all the calculations we do at the end of the year, right? This point, all the calculations, okay, all the calculations we do at the end of the year, all the calculation we do at the end of the year. Okay, so we will see one question we will solve, then you will be clear with the terms. Book value means cost of the equipment after every year. Means you have purchased the equipment today, what is the cost of the equipment after 1 year? So that will be the book value. After second year, what will be the book value? After third year, fourth year, fifth year, sixth year, up to 10th year you can calculate. Means at the 10th year, if the service life is 10 year, after 10th year what is the book value? Can anybody tell? After 10th year what is the book value? Yes, it is 10,000. That is the salvage value. Very good. Okay, if you have understood, then it is good. After the 10th year, this 10,000 becomes the book value. That is the salvage value. This salvage value is also known as scrap value. Okay, salvage value is also known as scrap value. Okay, so suppose you have one equipment. Okay, your cost is suppose 10 lakh. Okay, after some year, it after 1 year it will be suppose 9 lakh. Okay, 8 lakh, but obviously some maintenance will goes on. Okay, suppose here the maintenance is 5,000. Okay, here obviously maintenance goes on increase. It is just like your car, you purchase the car, and after every year the maintenance will goes on increasing. Okay, suppose it is 10,000, so it is 7 lakh, it is 15. Okay, so I will just take, it is 4, it is 20, now it is suppose 1, it is now 25 suppose. Okay, now it is suppose the suppose it is 20, suppose it is 20, and now it is supposed to 30. So at this point what you will do, you will not do the maintenance. Okay, you are what is the requirement here? 30,000 rupees is requiring for the maintenance, and what is the cost of that equipment now? 20,000. What you will do, you will scrap, you will just remove that equipment. Okay, so in this way you will do. It is just like sometime होता है हमारे साथ कि कोई मोबाइल की स्क्रीन फूट जाती है, ठीक है, मोबाइल की स्क्रीन चेंज कराने जाते हो तो क्या बोलता है मार्केट वाला, बोलता है कि तुमने मोबाइल सपोज तुमने कोई ऑफर में लिया हुआ है, मार्केट में उस मोबाइल की स्क्रीन की वैल्यू कितनी है? 10,000 रुपए सपोज, और तुमने मोबाइल खरीदा है 6,000 में. So you are going to replace that screen? No, you will say instead of that I will purchase a new mobile. Okay, so same thing for here. If the maintenance cost is more than the book value of that equipment, okay, then why you will invest on that equipment? You will purchase a new equipment. Okay, so in this way the things goes on. So that is why it is very important to calculate the book value and salvage value, and what is the maintenance cost and all that. Okay, because the time will come when your maintenance cost is exceeding, when your maintenance cost is exceeding the book value of your equipment. At this time you have to remove that equipment, you have to sell it to the scrap. ओके, तुम्हें उसको स्क्रैप में बेच देना है उस इक्विपमेंट को. तो होता क्या है, जैसे कि ऐसा नहीं होता है, ठीक है, ये एक सीरीज होती है. जैसे कि आईओसीएल हो गया, एचपीसीएल, दिस बिग कंपनीज, they sell their equipments in the scrap, but they have a very high scrap value. Okay, because they want a very good efficiency. So now that reactors are purchased by the small private industries. Okay, small private industries, they purchase the scrap equipments of HCL, IOCL. Okay, this happens. Suppose there is a boiler, okay, and these HPCL guys don't want it because they are very strict to their rules, regulations, and safety point of view, their efficiency and all that. So if there is small defect, and if they see that this maintenance is going to hamper their efficiency and all that, they will just sell them in the scrap value. Okay, so mostly what happen when they sell these equipments, they are in good condition, but they don't met their requirements of safety and efficiency. But the private industries, obviously these private industries don't maintain the efficiency, or you can say safety factor. So they will purchase that equipment, they will do the maintenance, one maintenance of that equipment, and they will utilize that equipment in their industry. So this happens in India. Okay, so this is the thing, that when the your maintenance is so much higher than the scrap value of your equipment, this is the best time to sell that equipment. Okay, suppose you have a car, and your car is now requiring 80,000 rupees for the maintenance. You will see that if you sell that car, the price is only 60,000 you will be getting. So why you will require, why you will spend 80,000 rupees on that maintenance? Okay, so that is the thing. Okay, so this is the thing. So everyone got this point? So yes or no? Okay, because I don't know you are sleeping or what, so don't sleep. Okay, so this is not a interactive, means offline class. If I will be taking a such class in the classroom, then I am sure that how many students are present, mostly 75 students are present, so at least 5 to 6 students will be sleeping. Okay, or they will be in a position of sleeping. So I don't know how many students here are sleeping, just they have started their mobile or laptop and just sleeping. Okay, not concentrating. So don't do like this. So because now, okay, don't do like this, so it will help you. Okay, don't miss the lectures. Okay, so first is the straight line method. Okay. So in straight line method, the formula of depreciation is D equals to V0 minus Vs upon N. Okay. So what is V0? I have given all the terms. Okay. And what is the salvage value? Salvage value will be V. What is A represent here? At which year you want to calculate? Okay, that A. Okay. No, the class is up to 9 o'clock. Okay. VA basically A क्या है? A is the year at which you have to calculate the book value. Year of book value. So for straight line method, D1 equals to D2 equals to D3 up to Dn. Okay. So again, this is not a good assumption, or you can valid for a real life. Okay. So this is only good for ideal. Okay, but in reality, what will happen? D1 is always greater than D3 up to Dn. Okay, so this is real life, real. Okay, what is a VA? VA is book value. I'm just telling A at which year you are calculating the book value. That is the meaning of A. Suppose if I write V4, means you are calculating the book value at the fourth year. Okay, that is the meaning of A. Okay, so this is straight line method. You have calculated D. You can calculate it D1, D2, D3, and in real life, D1 is always greater than D2, D3. Okay, so just write the formula. We will solve the question now. Okay, write the question. The initial cost of equipment is 50 lakh. Salvage value is 2 lakh. Service life of equipment is 8 years. Calculate the book value at the end of fourth year and starting of fifth year. Okay, solve this. Okay. I think this is the lowest. So answer is 26 lakh. Yes. So how you calculate? D equals to D equals to 50 minus 2 upon 8. So how much it is coming? 6. So you want to calculate the book value at the fourth year. So it will be V4. What will be V4? Initial cost 50 minus depreciation of 4 year. 4 into 6. So it will be coming 26 lakh. I have told that every calculation we are doing at the end of the year. So fourth year end is nothing but the starting of the fifth year. So for the both year, the answer will be same. Even though here the word is coming fifth year. So don't write blindly V5. I told already that every calculation we are doing at the end of the year. Okay. So we will compare all the methods at the end. Okay. Just first I will introduce all the formulas today at least. Okay, and in tomorrow lecture we will compare all the lecture all the this methods.